You are married and you are going for NYSC and you are wondering how will NYSC post you in your state of residence. Worry no more, because in this video I'm going to be giving you a detailed procedure on how you're going to go about NYSC posting you in your state of residence. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Trump Favor. Disclaimer: whatever I'm going to be saying in this video is just my own personal experience. So if you're married and you just finished school and you're expecting to go for NYSC, I would advise that you begin to start trying to change your surname to your husband's name. I know some people don't want to change their father's surname to their husband's own, but then again, if you want to go for NYSC without spending much money, because most people, when they work it or they say they work, they said they work. When those people that work and at the end of the day, maybe they wanted so states and at the end of the day they posted them in another state, it's painful because of the amount of money that they spent. So this is the only option that I feel that is okay for you to be posted there. Is either you work it, that is if you are lucky to see a right person to work it for you, which I don't know, I didn't do that, or you change your husband's name. Most people also will be curious because they don't want their husband's surname to be in their certificate. Some people can be okay, like their BSc certificate, they want their father's surname to be in their BSc certificate. Some people can be okay with that, some people might not be okay with that. For me, I wanted my father's surname to be in my certificate, which it is my certificate. So my father's surname is what is in the certificate. I didn't want my husband's surname to be there, but it's not like it's like a problem, but I just didn't want it. So if you are thinking maybe when you change your name it will affect your certificate, no, it's not going to affect your certificate. So that's why I said I'm going to give you a detailed procedure. So first thing first, you go to court for your affidavit of marriage and change of name. So I actually did my own at Owerri, Imo State, so I'll keep my own here in this place. You just go to any court, any high court around you for the affidavit and this change of name. That's the first thing you have to do, and you have to do it early. Actually, I did my own that same day. I got it that day, but I took time, but I got it that day. I did my own in 2021. I spent around maybe 6,000 or 5,000 naira. You settle the people, and what you are required to come with is just knowing your maiden name, the new name you want to change, the date of your traditional wedding, the date of your white wedding, and the place it was held. I had my husband's national ID. I had my own national ID just in case. I had my marriage certificate with me just in case, so you won't go back home and come back, depending on the court you go to. But this place, they didn't just ask for all those things. But I would advise maybe you have one of your husband's driving license or NIN, but I prefer you go with NIN. Maybe your court, if you did court wedding, you could go with your court's marriage certificate and the red, or your church will, or you can go with all, just to be on the safer side. Everything I've listed, they will draft it in here, and they will then give you the receipt. This is the receipt, so they will draft the thing here. Next thing you have to do is to go to any newspaper place around you. When you get there, tell them that they should publish your change of name in the newspaper. So I did mine in Lokoja. This is my own, and I still did my that same year, 2021, because that's actually the year I went for NYSC. So I did it earlier because I don't want any stress. When you are going there, you don't need much. Just go with the affidavit of marriage. Just go with it. I think you'd still go with your NIN and your husband's NIN just in case. But then this court affidavit is okay. It's okay for you. But just shall go with that one. I think you spend like either 3,000 or 4,000 naira, I don't know, but just shall go with 5,000 naira for the change of name, for your change of name to be published in the newspaper. They told me to come in 2 weeks time, that it should be published in 2 weeks time, but it was published in 3 weeks time. That was when I got it. You go to the media house, that is the newspaper place, so they will give you your copy. They gave me 2 copies. Yes, this, and there's one inside, so they gave me 2 copies. So that one I was done. So what I had to do was I went to the page where my name was changed. That is the place where they put the change of names. So I printed it out. So I just had to keep one side so that if there's anything I want to do, they can easily scan it, because they can't scan this huge newspaper. The next thing you have to do is the most important part, the domicile letter. The domicile letter is just going to the local government area of your state of residence, the local government area within you in your state of residence. Go there. There's a video, I think I'll keep it in the description box there, so just go there and watch that video as a vlog. Go to the local government area in your state of residence within you. When you get there, you tell them that you need a domicile letter. This domicile letter is to tell NYSC that you are a married woman already, you have changed your name and everything, so that your husband and your kids are staying in this local government and in this state. So whatever they are doing, they will post you within that local government. You won't stress. It's already there because you will scan it to NYSC. I spent 5,000 naira that day. So let's just call it everything I'm calling now, maybe 15,000 naira. Just keep budget 15,000 naira. I think you show them your court and your newspaper change on it. You show it to them, and you still show them your NYSC call-up letter. Some might collect, some might not ask for it. So they will draft it for you. They did it that same day for me. The newspaper it stayed for 3 weeks. So they had to draft it. They keep my own copy here for you to see. The advantage of not staying in camp because you are married and you are a mother. You have a big advantage. Yes, NYSC pardon, they pardon mothers, nursing mothers. Sure, they pardon married people unless you choose to stay in camp. Me, I chose to stay in camp. I stayed only for 2 weeks. Then I came back home because my baby was not up to 1 year. Depending on the camp you're staying, because I serve in Asayakaba camp in Kogi State. So you still need your medicals. You need your medicals. So they are designated place where you have to do your medicals. So they will not think that you're forging your medical. So there's designated place. So I would advise, if you're doing your medicals, I think this is a general thing. If you're doing your medicals, you do it at FMC, or you do it in a government hospital or a federal hospital. Anyway, yes, but I would advise you do it FMC if you're single or you're married. This one is general. So now, if you have any medical issue, now they can indicate it, like I have like up here. Now I'll still keep it here. Up here in my thing, they wrote nursing mother 2 previous years. So make them know say they don't chalam, they don't cut me. So they will just indicate it above. But this is the medical certificate of fitness, and I think it's everybody. You upload it. I think it's everybody. So I think these 3 things, maybe if you don't want to stay in camp, just only this thing. You don't need to talk too much. Only this medical, this thing. And also privilege, marriage privilege too, will make them, if you don't want to stay in camp, if you don't want to go for NYSC. But I had to go because I want to experience it. I want the experience. I don't want them to be telling me. And this is just all you need. Also, I want to add that in the change of name, it's not going to give you headache. All your document that is bearing your father's name, they are still valid, because even in the change of name, what is written there is, I, formerly known and called Miss Jennifer Favor Ugochi Uche, now wish to be known and called Mrs. Favor Ugochi Trump. Former documents remained valid. Authorities concerned and the general public to note. So don't be scared whether your driving license has your father's name, or whether all the documents are valid because you have your change of name, newspaper change of name, and your court change of name. I didn't just want to change my father's name to my husband's own. I also changed my first name, which is Jennifer, because my name is so long, Jennifer Favor Ugochi Uche. So I just had to remove Jennifer, so it's not short, Favor Ugochi. So guys, I hope this is helpful to my married ladies. I hope this video is very, very helpful, because I know many people are really confused. They are bothered. Also, if you didn't do white wedding, you did traditional wedding, no wahala. Wedding na wedding. Traditional wedding, you have 3 types: white, traditional, court and white wedding. Even I think Isabi is too safe. Traditional and white wedding. I don't know. If you did traditional wedding, no wahala. Just tell them the compound where you did the wedding, everything, the village, your husband's name, your name, and everything. So guys, don't be bothered. So far they do something for your head. No wahala. Anyway, thank you so much for seeing this video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I took my time to prepare this video. I don't want anybody to stress as you're going for camp, or if you don't want to go for camp. I still gave you some scopes if you don't want to go for camp and you're a married woman, though we have the privilege, as at now. I think we have the privilege. I don't know how the future is going to hold, but then especially nursing mothers has the privilege too. So thank you so much for seeing this video, and also if you still want to serve, you want them to post you anywhere, you want to test the waters, you can still leave your name like that. You don't need to change your name. You can just leave your father's name like that. They post you anywhere. They post you anywhere they want. If you want to test the waters. So thank you so much for seeing this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.